See, dressage is like balancing this chair on your finger. If you make little corrections,
Right, you're
keep
pretty
them better
good.
in balance. But if you make big corrections, you can't, like, you disrupt the whole flow of it. So I think, like, you have to be really delicate balancing them.
But sometimes you got to get that reaction, man.
Yeah, you have
sometimes
to.
You got to rock the boat a little.
Getting the reaction, but it's for sure a point. You have to be effective and go there, but you do have to bring it back once you have acceptance to the aid into like true balance.
Good. And if you push with the leg, make sure that he reacts on it, so that he thinks forwards on it, but that you don't have your legs all the time on him. Keep on going. Keep the tempo a little, keep the tempo a little bit higher. Yeah. And forward on your leg. Come. Forward on your leg. Come. Forward on your leg. Come. Come. More. Doesn't matter. Yeah, good. First strides a little bit more forward and then you make the change. Good. Okay. That he thinks a little bit more forward in it. Okay, change rein again. Yeah, inside rein also, forward on your leg. Forward on your leg, come. Yeah, good. Keep the canter. And loose rein. Keep the throttle, come. Good, forward again. Yeah, good. And if you go a little bit more back in the tempo, see if you can keep a little bit more the quick rhythm. Come with the leg, touch him with your leg, again. And go forward again. Good. Forward, keep on going. Really be aware of if you go forward, going forward, or you say that he doesn't stop too much by himself.
Okay, today we're interviewing the YouTube superstar, Joseph Newcomb. 20 questions. Joseph Newcomb. Ready?
Go.
Set, go. Okay, what is your most embarrassing dressage show moment?
Most embarrassing dressage show moment?
Yes.
I went in to do a U25 Grand Prix test, and I go down center line and I start riding the test. And then ding-a-ling-a-ling, they ring the bell after like 3 movements or something. And I was like, no, like I'm totally on course. And they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And then, but eventually we found out, the judge found out that they had an old version of the test that I was supposed to be riding. And they had updated the version, and I had memorized the right version, but they did the wrong one. So that was kind of a crazy moment. And then it took like 20 minutes before they corrected it and got the right test in. But that was fun.
Okay, what is your favorite dressage movement to ride?
Favorite dressage movement? Don and I were just talking about this. Mine is the piaffe, for sure, no question. I love a good piaffe.
Good.
Don said if it counts as a movement, the canter is. Like just a really good canter. If that counts for a movement, that's the best.
Okay, if you could have any horse back, like that you've had in the past, and have it now to retrain, which horse would it be and why?
Probably George. George is that horse that I just talked about, that I rode in the under 25 Grand Prix. And he was probably the closest thing I've had to having a Grand Prix horse. I really didn't have any one tempies with him, but I think if I had to have one back, it would be him.
Do you ever get afraid when you're riding?
Yeah, for sure. Like, and probably more than you think. I've gotten, like, because I've come off quite a bit, I have gotten more and more cautious, and there is a moment where I know the feeling that's not good with a horse, and I know they're tight or fresh or, you know, whatever it is, but there's definitely a moment that I am afraid. And I don't necessarily think of it as a bad thing. Like, I think you have fear to protect yourself. So, you know, in those instances, I always try to remind myself not to be egotistical and just ride through it, but to try to get off and do the groundwork and some of that stuff. So, but there's definitely a piece of being afraid that I have.
What do you struggle the most with in your dressage training?
I mean, it's so, you can say like throughness, but that's so incredibly broad. I struggle with like really sitting well and getting my horses in the very basic gaits really through.
Now we're interviewing Mom and her mom.
Mom and her mom.
Mom, what's the worst part of having vlogging children?
The worst part? It's great. You go everywhere, people know you. You're like, oh yes. And Amelia or Joseph's mom.
You're famous.
Depending on the day. Yeah.
Honey.
Stick straight out.
You're on the vlog. Smile.
I'm smiling on the inside.
Herman is my favorite part of the vlog. Like,
Very happy to
seriously,
be
my
here.
favorite part of Amelia's vlog. It's like Herman and then Levi and then the educational content
So
down here.
sad.